Hi and welcome. I'm so glad you found my channel. My name is Erin, and on my videos I show you how to create DIY bath and beauty products. So let's go ahead and get started with this week's video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create a body butter that is non-greasy. Now there are a lot of different ways that you can accomplish this, but I'm simply going to be showing you one way, and this is actually one of my favorite methods. So to begin with, in my large bowl here, I'm going to be adding some shea butter. Shea butter is great for retaining moisture on the skin. It makes the skin nice and soft and smooth and supple. So now that I'm done adding all my shea butter, I'm going to follow up by adding some mango butter. Now the difference between those two butters is going to be that mango butter has a lower melting point, and that simply means that once applied to the skin, it will melt on contact. I do love mango butter because it helps to moisturize the skin. So if you have acne scars, wrinkles, stretch marks, or eczema, and even psoriasis, it's very helpful for those things. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and add some cocoa butter. This is a wonderful ingredient. It is a lot harder in form than the other butters that I'm using, but it does have a wonderful cocoa scent to it, or some even say it smells like chocolate. It is one of those ingredients that helps the skin feel velvety soft, and it's really great if you have dry skin or even chapped lips. Next, I'll be adding some virgin coconut oil. Now, don't confuse this with fractionated coconut oil because there is a difference between the two. The virgin coconut oil is the one that has not been distilled or processed in any way. It is considered the most pure in form. It does have a nice coconut smell to it, and it's great for protecting the skin against environmental stressors. I now have all my butters along with my coconut oil here in my bowl. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on my stove, and I'm gently going to melt down all these ingredients. And it's very important that you don't boil them, but that you let them almost simmer until completely melted. After 25 minutes, here is what my ingredients look like, and as you can tell, they have completely melted. So I'm going to go ahead and allow this to sit and just cool down for a few minutes. While everything is cooling, I'm just going to go ahead and quickly check the temperature, and as you can tell here, it is below 165 degrees, which means I can go ahead and add the rest of my ingredients. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and add some hazelnut oil. This is a great carrier oil. It does absorb very fast into the skin, which is one of the benefits of it. It is also packed full of vitamins and nutrients, which is just really beneficial for overall skin health. Grapeseed oil is another fast-absorbing carrier oil that I'll be adding to my body butter. It is packed full of vitamins A and E, and it helps to moisturize the skin. So if you have dry skin, this is a great oil to use, and it will also help to even out the skin tone. Once I have added my carrier oils to my bowl, I went ahead and covered it, and I'll be placing this in my refrigerator for about 45 minutes to an hour. After an hour, here is a look at what my body butter looks like thus far. It looks perfect. So now I'm going to go ahead and add my preservative. I am choosing to use Optifin as my preservative. Now I know a lot of body butters don't have a preservative, but I feel like if I'm going to be using this after I get out of the shower, I know that it's going to come in contact with some water, and that could create an environment for bacteria and microorganisms that I just don't want in my body butter. So that is why I'm adding this Optifin today. Now I'm going to go ahead and give my body butter a nice scent, and I'm adding some vanilla fragrance oil. This is completely optional. What I love about this fragrance is it pairs really well with the cocoa butter that I used. This next ingredient really is the star of the body butter, and it is canned clay. Now, canned clay has a lot of benefits in this body butter. One, it helps to pull away any impurities from the skin. Two, it'll leave the skin feeling nice and soft. And three, it will help to absorb any of the greasiness coming from the butters and the oils that I used. To avoid any clay flying through the air, I'm going to just gently stir the clay in with the rest of the ingredients. So now that I've stirred in that canned clay, using my hand mixer, I'm just going to mix this for about 5 to 10 minutes, and this is really going to help to give my body butter that nice fluffy appearance. Okay, so here's my body butter. It is nice and fluffy in appearance, and that again is from all the mixing that I did. And it also has a very just wonderful, warm, and inviting fragrance that came from me using the vanilla fragrance oil and the cocoa butter. For those of you who are wondering how much this body butter made, it made exactly 8 ounces. I did want to let you know that you can make different changes with the butters you're using, but keep in mind that any alterations or any changes from this original formula, it will change the outcome of the finished product. I am now going to just take a little bit of the body butter, and you really don't need a whole lot because a little goes a long way, but just putting it on my skin, it feels so good and my skin feels nice and soft. And when I apply the tissue onto my skin, hopefully you can tell, but it does not leave a greasy residue behind. As always, here is the formula along with any substitutions that I would recommend. I would recommend, if you don't have canned clay, to use another type of cosmetic clay in its place. Just be aware that it will change or alter the finished product. So thanks for watching, and if you'd like to see more DIY formulas, don't forget to like and subscribe.